Hello and welcome. This is Dr. Susan Hughes, and we are going to be starting with the next episode of Sharpening Her Edge, Season 2, Episode 7. So, let's just have a conversation. If you're driving, keep your eyes on the road. If you're at home, pour a cup of coffee. Let's just sit down and talk. The title of this episode is Boundaries Aren't Mean. They're leadership. Yeah, you heard me right. So let's explore that further. Have you ever said yes before your brain had a chance to answer? Come on, raise them up, raise them up. Somebody says, hey, got a minute? They want your time, they want your expertise, they want one more meeting, one more favor, one more committee, and before you've even checked your calendar, you've already heard yourself say, sure. Or sure. Either way, you just committed. And then later you're frustrated. Not with them, but with yourself. Because deep down, you knew you didn't have the capacity. Today, I want to challenge something that many of us, especially women, are taught. That saying no makes us difficult. That good leaders are always available. I don't believe any of that anymore. I believe that boundaries are one of the highest forms of leadership. We often confuse kindness with availability. Many of us grew up believing that being a good person meant always being helpful. Be accommodating, be agreeable, don't rock the boat, put everyone else first. As women, many of us were rewarded for being needed and not for protecting ourselves. So we became experts at anticipating everyone else's needs while ignoring our own. The problem is, eventually, your calendar tells the truth. Your body tells you the truth. Your absolute exhaustion tells you the truth. Because your life always reflects the boundaries you have, not the ones you wish you had. So, let me put it out there. Every time you say yes, you're also saying no. And here's something that changed how I make decisions. Because every single yes that I say is automatically a no to something else. If I say yes to another evening meeting, it means I'm saying no to dinner with Robert and the kids. If I say yes to another project, I'm saying no to recovery. If I say yes to answering emails at 10 o'clock at night, that's interrupting my sleep. We act that saying yes is free. It's not. It comes with a cost. It comes with a very heavy cost at times. And are you paying that cost consciously? Seriously, think about that question. Because did you know that boundaries protect what matters? Most people sometimes think that boundaries push people away. Healthy boundaries actually make people and make relationships stronger. Because resentment destroys relationships. Boundaries help prevent resentment. When you communicate clearly, people know where they stand. And when you're constantly overextended, eventually you will explode or disappear. And neither is leadership. Leadership is not giving everyone undivided attention and undivided access to you. Leadership is rewarding your energy wisely so that when you show up, you're fully present. Remember last week's episode, 361. One is being fully present. This ties back into that. So let's talk about the leadership mirror. Here's a question I ask my clients. Would you expect someone on your team to work the hours you're working? Would you want your daughter to ignore her health the way you ignore yours? Would you celebrate your best friend never taking a day off? Usually the answer is no, or it should be no, seriously. But yet we expect it from ourselves. We become leaders who preach balance while privately modeling depletion. People learn far more from what we demonstrate than what we say. A boundary is also not a rejection. Sometimes people not like your boundaries. True up on that. And that's okay. A boundary isn't punishment. It's not rejection. It's not anger. It's information. I can't do that. I don't have the capacity. Not right now. No. These 4 words can change your life. They really can. So this week, I want you to take a step back, and I just want you to notice. Before you automatically say yes, I want you to pause. Just pause. Take one breath. Ask yourself, do I actually have the capacity? Am I trying to earn approval? And think about it. And this one's tough because leadership isn't measured by how many people you rescue. Oh my God. Yeah, how many of us are rescuers here? Yeah, physician, retired physician here. Rescuer. Yep. Leadership is not measured by how many people you rescue. It's measured by how well you lead, including leading yourself. Sometimes the most courageous thing a leader can say is simply no. Until next time. I want you to protect your peace. I want you to protect your purpose. And remember, you don't need to bounce back. You can be intentional and choose to bounce highest. As always, if you liked this episode, please say so. Share, subscribe. Leave me a comment. I respond to all of them. And remember, you're not being mean. You're being a leader. If you want a tool for leadership, grab it in the comments. Be well. I'll see you next Thursday.